Or if I have great faith in this group, I'll go, oh, they can handle this. This should take them an extra 10 seconds.
That's the question, do you have faith?
Do I have faith? I'm always hopeful in the first test. And then I'll be set straight one way or the other. Yes.
Speaking of being helpful, do you allow any form of text correction?
Oh, yes, I do. The way that the test corrections work is that if, so put down original score, on a 4-0 scale, 4 is an A, 3 is a B, and so forth. So if you fail it originally, you could bring it up to a 2. If you got an A on it, you can bring it up to an A+. If you got an A+ on it, then don't ask for more. And then it's scaled from there. So if you got a C on it, then you can bring that up to, well, that's halfway between 0 and 4, so this will be halfway between those, which is 3.15. So that basically test corrections. The big thing with test corrections is you're trying to convince me that you understand.
The lab and the class grades, how, because I saw they were different, right?
They are.
Let's say perhaps you failed the lab, you failed the whole, both of them together. How is this working?
All right. That has evolved over the years. Not by my doing, that has evolved over the years by administration. When I first got here, the lab grade and the class grade were going to be the same. You set them equal to each other. Then it came, they're completely separate. Now they're still separate, but if you fail the lab, oh no, it's still separate. There was an issue with the other courses where they're not separated courses, that if you fail the lab piece, you fail the entire course, but that is not a 110 issue. So it is possible to fail the lab but not fail the class, then you would have to take the lab over again. Or whatever the requirement is for you. Right? What I do, if I teach the class and the lab, is I have a set percentage that's not in the syllabus, but I will potentially incorporate the lab grade into your overall grade if it helps you, and if it doesn't help you, I don't do it. And that's only for groups where 110 classes where I've got the lab and the class. And I might have asked this before, I apologize if I did already. How many of you are in the medical sonography program?
I think all of us.
Except Guy. Way to be a rebel. Okay.
He's taking this for fun, he said. He's taking physics for fun, he told us.
Excellent. Well, I assume all of you are, just you get the extra bonus if it counts towards your sonography. Okay. And yes, I know it's a very competitive program to get into, and you all need an A. Oh, I would love to have a class where I thought, yeah, everyone deserves an A.
What percentage of your students get an A?
It really depends on, it varies. I will say that there's a higher percentage of A's when students ask a lot of questions about content. When you get the introverted classes that don't like speaking up at all, that those tend to be fewer A's in those classes. Jonathan?
What is the percentage of people failing your class?
All right. What is failure to you? You're talking an F?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. I don't think there's been an exception recently on this one. The only students who have gotten an F in class are the ones who just usually stop showing up, stop taking tests, I had a student, the first student I failed, he didn't bother showing up for the last 2 tests. So, it's difficult to fail unless you decide to act, that's not gonna continue. So. D's get degrees, is that the expression?
Kind of.
I know D is not what you're shooting for. As a matter of fact, I've had a number of students who get C's in this class and they retake it. I had one student take it 4 times, trying to get that A. And she got it in the end. In terms of getting grades below a C, I've had only one student who has handed everything in and gotten a grade below a C. That student got an AD twice. So, make sure you hand stuff in. Now, for some of you, if you're looking at grades, you might have noticed in Blackboard a -1. There's the official rules of the syllabus, which I feel like I can bring up if it comes crunch time. I mean, at the end of the semester, if I've got a stack like this to grade and all this stuff was handed in late, then, well, this stuff takes the priority. The stuff that handed in late is not as big a priority. However, we're not at the end of the semester. I don't have to worry about that. I want to see your work. The -1 is to sort of let you know of, I would really appreciate your getting this in to me. So you're not, it's not a, some students will interpret that as, oh, the grade's in, so I guess I may as well stop doing this. That should not be your interpretation. Other questions? All right, I'm gonna pause this, let's take a little break, we'll come back. We'll laugh, we'll sing, we'll dance, or
Rejoice.
rejoice, definitely.